What's really some good advice, y'all, is management with time management. Let's say you're an aspiring artist, but you got real life situations, you feel me? You got your own spot, you live on your own, you gotta work two jobs just to have your own spot, be able to afford you know, your car payment, your bills, all that good stuff. And you talking about, like, man, like, I don't know, like, I don't have time to be going to the studio, you feel me?
I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
I gotta work two jobs and I come home tired. But the thing is, what do you be doing on your lunch break in between those two jobs? What do you be doing in between, like, when you get off one job and you go to the second job? You'll be on the freeway, on your phone, scrolling through Instagram, driving, Don't cap like you don't be on your phone and driving. Like, a lot of us do it, man. Stop with the cap it, homie. Stop with the cap it. So instead of being on Instagram, scrolling through it, being on Facebook, scrolling through that, going on YouTube, watching podcasts about how, like, you just seen I Show Speed podcast. I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all be watching on YouTube. I be listening to empowering speech podcasts. That's what I be listening to. But you just be scrolling through social media, wasting time. Like, cut that all out. If you're gonna be on your phone driving, risking your life and other people's life, might as well be efficient with that time. Might as well go on YouTube, throw on a beat, get your notes out, start freestyling in the car. Start recording yourself freestyling in the car. So that way, if you say something and you didn't get to write it down and you forgot it because you're driving and shit, you got it documented. You got it on your phone. You feel me? Let's say by the time you get to your next job, let's say it's a 15-30 minute drive. Boom, you got a 16 bar verse already done. And you're at your next job, you got a lunch break, you feel me, right? Instead of being on Instagram again, instead of being on Prize Picks, losing all your bets, losing your 16 leg parlay, you feel me? Like, why don't you go back on your notes and be like, man, I could just finish this hook right quick to the 16 bar verse and I put the beat back on, just listen to it, I got my song ready. So the next day, all you need is one more verse, right? Unless you want to make it a short song, but why would you make one verse, one hook? Like, it don't make sense. Like, the next day you go to work, you feel me, on your lunch break or on your way to work, let's say you got to drive 30 minutes to work after you leave your house. Go turn that YouTube beat back on, you feel me, start writing up on your notes, start freestyling, come up with that verse. Like, let's say you finish your verse right there, let's say you finish half the verse. Now you're at work, as well. Like, let's say you're at work and all you got is negative thoughts up in your head. You're thinking about, man, what do I gotta do tomorrow to do this? Man, like, I'm coming up short on my rent. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford to go on that vacation 4 months from now. Like, how about you start thinking positive thoughts? How about you start trying to remember that verse and you start trying to, finish it? So how about, like, you put positivity into your conscious, the universe is gonna, like, help you. It's gonna make things happen. It's like a magnet. Your consciousness is like a magnet. So, just think about things that are positive towards your life and how they're gonna benefit you positively. Think, let me finish that verse, blah 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 blah. You gonna see that shit. The universe is gonna, like, it's gonna be like a quarterback. It's gonna see you like, hey, give it to me, and it's gonna throw that football. And as long as you're working and as you're working towards what you really want genuinely, bro, you gonna catch that football because the opportunity is gonna come. And next thing you know, bro, you on your lunch break, you need one more bar for that verse, right? Boom, finish that verse. You got your hook, verse, done. Now you talking about you don't have time to do nothing. Man, at work within a 2-day span, you wrote a whole song. Now, let's say you don't got money for studio time, but Friday, it's the weekend, you're done with work, you don't got work on the weekend, but you're about to go spend $20 to get in the club. You're about to spend $20 to eat at the club. You about to spend like $40-$60 for drinks at the club, because we know these drinks, they ain't $5 a drink, they like $10-$20 a drink. And you see a fine shorty up at the club, you're like, man, I got you, I'm gonna buy you a drink, I'm gonna buy your homegirls a drink, because you think you got it like that, you want to impress her, you want to take her back home. But the thing is, half the time you might probably ain't even gonna take her back home, because she like see that you simping and you just buying all her homegirls drinks. Man, all in one night, within the span of like 3 hours, you already spent like $150. And you could bless yourself and go to the studio and spend that money in the studio, and it's gonna benefit your music career, you know, something that's gonna get revenue into your pockets. That club, them fucking drinks, them shorties, what they gonna do for you in the long run, homie? What they gonna do for you in the long run? Nothing, homie. Them drinks, they gonna be in your system, they gonna be in the toilet like 2 hours later because you pissing it out. Man, that studio time, you gonna make your songs. Man, just like right here at Red Eye Studios, when you get 2 hours of studio time, you get a free open live mic performance. Boom, you can put that on social medias, promote your song, you know, get yourself out there, get a new audience, get a new fan base, you feel me? That's gonna get you a fan base to listen to your songs, that's gonna produce streaming, and that's gonna produce revenue, you feel me? That's what you gotta be doing, you feel me? All off of time management, all off of you at work on your break, and you driving to your next job, like you writing down, bro, you created so much opportunity because you wasn't just on Instagram just wasting time, you feel me? Like, do what's right, do what's important, do what benefits your music career. Like, every little thing counts, you feel me? Like, spending that 30 minutes scrolling through Instagram, doom scrolling, and it's not gonna get you nowhere. Like, you just gonna be dropping likes, you gonna be getting the next person rich. Like, focus on you, my boy. Like, it's not wrong with going on social media from time to time, but like, don't make that your whole life and you just going to work, you just spending your free time on social media every day, all day, every day. Like, if you complaining that you don't got time to make your music career pop, like, that's probably why, homie. Like, take the advice or don't take it. Don't listen to me. What do I know? I don't got my own studio. I didn't start making beats and had my own studio jumping like that within a year because I was up in here grinding. I didn't do that. I don't know nothing, bro. Nah, bro. Like, take my advice, homie. Like, this could be you. I was one day at my job, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was making $2,000 every 2 weeks at my construction job, man. That shit was flying, man. I was making bread, but I didn't want to do that, homie. I didn't want to do that. One day I was like, man, I'm trying to make some beats. Like, this Draco song that shit is banging. I ain't gonna lie. And bro, what I go do, bro, I made that shit happen. I went to Guitar Center, I went to go buy FL Studio, homie, and I came up in the homies this used to be the homies videography studio. And bro, he see me in here grinding, making beats. Like, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I used to go to work with my laptop, be on my break making beats. Bro, we had 10-minute breaks every like 3 hours, then we had a 30-minute lunch. On my 30-minute lunch, man, I was eating real quick, finishing my food, then I would go hop in the car, man, make some beats. Even in the break room, homie, I was with the headphones, I was making beats and shit. But like, because of all that hard work, and I was doing that every single day, then I would come home after work, and you wouldn't catch me up in bed after taking a shower on Instagram, scrolling all day and catching disease. Hell no, I would come up in this motherfucking spot and then I would get him making more motherfucking beats. I just kept hustling every fucking day. I didn't say that, oh man, I gotta be at work at 5 in the morning. I gotta get up. I gotta get 3 a.m. in the morning. Gotta go to work at 5 in the morning. And then I gotta be there till 3 p.m. and I get home at 5 p.m. Then I gotta hurry up, get ready, get dressed. I'm all done. From being tired at 6 p.m. and now I gotta make my food for tomorrow and then be ready for bed at 8 p.m. Hell nah, man. I was insane. None of them excuses. I was getting home, taking a shower, eating up real quick, coming in here, putting in that work till like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, waking up at 3 in the morning and going to work at 5 in the morning and repeating the same shit every day. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes though, I'd be here till 11 or 12 in midnight because you gotta catch some Z's, my boy. You gotta be healthy. Like, your consciousness, it got to be right sometimes, you feel me? You can't just always be unhealthy without the sleep, you feel me? Because then your body's gonna like, it's gonna give up on you and it's gonna be screaming at you like, get the rest, get the rest. But you feel me? My point is, I'm saying, it's like, I was making that shit happen, and you can make that shit happen. It don't matter what you telling me. Like, aside from recording and having this studio, I work double shifts at my job. I work double shifts. I go from one job to the second job. And guess what? I ain't just like in my whip driving to the next job, just scrolling through Instagram all the time. Sometimes I'm in my notes, like writing down ideas for videos, writing down ideas for content for our studio page. I'm listening to other people's music, and I'm trying to like motivate myself. Oh, when I come back to the studio, I'm gonna make a beat like this. And then I'm telling myself, how could I make some videos when I'm making beats like this to like help motivate other producers? You know, I'm not just always on Instagram just scrolling through. Like, I'm actively working even when I'm not in the studio. And then I'll be texting the homie Ouija. I'll be letting them know like, hey, I'll be getting home from work at like 10 p.m. If there's a session after 10 p.m., let me know. Like, I'm there. I got time today. I'll make some bread real quick. Then I'll go home, catch my Z's, get started on the next double shift the next day. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm telling y'all. You telling yourself that, oh, I don't got time for this. Like, motherfucker, if I got time and I make time, like, you can make time too, man. Like, there's no excuses. I'm gonna give you guys one last example. I used to go to VVC college, community college, and I used to be up in there. You know, I used to work a full-time job, and then I ended up going to work. I ended up going to school. The homies tried to get me into being an engineer. I wanted to be in the FBI, but I was like, fuck it. Like, they want me to be an engineer. Like, I'll study to be an engineer, but I'll still do my my criminal justice courses. That way I could be a little different and come to the FBI talking about, hey, yup, I got an engineering major, like, hire me. But when I was there, bruh, it was hard, bruh. I was taking math and science courses, and I had a job, and I was going to the gym. Like that shit was stacking. But I met a tutor. Apparently this tutor, bruh, he came from Africa to the United States, had kids, had a wife, had 2 jobs, and was taking more courses than I was at school. And he had to come back home, you know, take care of his kids. He was doing all that, and he still passed all his classes with straight A's. I don't know how that motherfucker did it. Calculus, physics, straight A's, had 2 jobs, was sleeping like 3 hours, had 2 kids, a wife. Like, how that motherfucker was doing it, I don't know. But the whole point is, that motherfucker was doing it. He was giving it no excuses. He was just putting in that work. Where's he at now? I don't know. That shit was like almost 10 years ago. But I could only imagine that motherfucking rich. Because a work ethic like that and putting your mind to it, you got to be rich. Like, it's no excuse, man. Like, you put in the work, you put in the effort, you thinking in your consciousness, the universe gonna bless you, my boy. Like, that's all I gotta say. So, the whole point of this video is, man, use your time management wisely. Like, replace the social media with writing down some lyrics. Replace the fucking pointless prank gone wrong on YouTube with listening to some beats, getting some new ideas for new songs. Replace the DMing girls all day on Instagram with scheduling a studio session. You feel me? Replace going to the club, wasting $150 with actually going to the studio, dropping them songs. Bro, in 2 hours, if you have, let's say, during the week, you prepare all your songs. If you take my advice where I tell you, like, each day, try to finish 1 song, you feel me? Do your verses, your hook. By the end of the week, let's say you got 5-6 songs. Boom, if you practice them and you get them done right, them 5 to 6 songs, you can most definitely finish them in a 2-hour studio session. And fuck it, if you can't book that 3 hours, you got a whole EP off of a 2 to 3 hour studio session. And let's say that studio session costed you $150. Think of it this way. Don't think of it, oh fuck man, I gotta pay them bills. Like, I don't know if that's the right move. Think of it this way. Oh, I'm gonna spend $150 on 3 hours of studio time. I'm gonna have a 6-track EP. People are gonna stream it. I'm gonna get revenue off of that. That $150 is gonna flip into $1,000 to $2,000 off of streaming revenue. I could get some content while I'm right there at the studio, promote myself, get myself seen by promoters, and that's gonna get me to get some shows booked, and now I can make some more revenue off of performing at shows, and then I get a bigger audience and fan base because I get myself out there and people are seeing my music, they like it, they're streaming it, my streaming revenue is going up too. You could promote yourself, you could promote your YouTube on there, let them know I just got a video that just dropped. Now your YouTube views are going up too, so you're streaming, your YouTube views are going together. If you didn't know, you can link your YouTube views and your streaming your streams together at the same time. Boom, your revenue is going crazy up. So if you think about it, you flip that $150 studio session into $2,000 within a month, 2-3 months. It can take you 1 month, it can take you 2 months, it can take you 3 months. It just all depends on you, the kind of effort and work you put into this. So like I'm saying, like, stop thinking like, oh, my pockets are gonna be hurting. Nah, think of it this way. Oh, I'm about to invest in myself and I'm about to double it. I'm finna double it. You feel me? I'm finna double it. Look at it like, oh, how is this gonna benefit me? Not like, oh man, like this is gonna hurt me. Because if you keep thinking that way, you keep thinking that mindset like, oh man, this is gonna hurt me, man. Like, if you're thinking that in your consciousness, bro, the universe is a magnet, man. I mean, your conscious is a magnet to the universe. Like, those thoughts, the universe is gonna make those thoughts come true. But if you're thinking like, man, I'm gonna book this studio session, man, I'm gonna make some shit, man, I'm gonna get these streams, I'm gonna get these fans, the universe is gonna give you that touchdown, homie. It's gonna give you that pass, and all you gotta do is put that work in. Whoo! Touchdown, my boy. It's that easy, man. But with that being said, I've probably been rambling on too much. Like, if you're not watching the video, it's probably because you don't got the motivation, you don't got the work ethic, and you're not gonna make it. But if you still watching this video, man, it's because you feeling this. Like, it's lodging in your head, and you're like telling yourself, hell yeah, you know what, he's right. I'm gonna make that change today. Fuck that social media. Fuck that bitch on my DM. Fuck that club, homie. I'm finna make my dreams come true, homie. So yeah, dog, time management. That's all it is. Time management. Put it in your conscious. The universe gonna deliver. Peace out, y'all. Gang Lalo at Red Eye Studios. Thanks for tapping in. You feel me?